macabre finish.
Hi. How am I supposed to reseal them?
Love you, Ernie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here. I am starting off with the first, very few interview. I'm here waiting for my two special guests. We're currently meeting up at this famous. Well, it is also First Friday right now. It's a little chilly. It's the first Friday of the fucking December. It's fucking mad brick out here. I'll see you guys in a little bit with our guests.
Okay. Sorry.
So who wants to go first?
I can go first.
I'm with.
Ane.
Who are you?
An artist in Vegas.
How did you come up with that?
I don't know. I've just been creative forever.
And who made you become this?
I don't know. My sister taught me how to draw when I was like 8 years old, so I just stuck with it. Stole her steez. So I'm here.
That's awesome. Is this your first time here at the pastry?
Second time. First time was like last First Friday. It was okay. I had to wait in the line to get a table.
When was the first time you came to First Friday?
Like a year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah. When was your first time?
My first time was when I was about 16.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
Ernie.
What do you do?
What I do?
Yeah.
I just do whatever my intuition tells me.
Which is?
Right now, it's telling me to do interviews for cool people like you.
But why?
I do it because I just feel like Las Vegas is still under the shadows of Los Angeles.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
We just have a sucky community. We need to come together as a community, you guys.
And that's why I'm shining out more people from our community.
All the creatives together.
Absolutely.
I can appreciate that.
Because you're creative, you're important. You are.
I'm Ane. Hi again, guys. So I take pictures, I make clothes, I draw. If you guys ever need anything done, I can do it for you.
What else have you thought about making?
Honestly, I don't know. I want to move to LA though.
LA? Why?
Downtown LA. I want a big loft, big windows, bricks, fashion, clothes.
Isn't it expensive though?
It's expensive, but it's a lot of opportunity. A lot of homeless people as well, which is kind of sad. But like, you can have fun, you know.
I was actually there a week ago at Little Tokyo, and I can tell you there was plenty of homeless people. I can tell you that.
Was it expensive?
Absolutely.
Where's Little Tokyo?
Little Tokyo is around a little bit above downtown.
Why were you there?
I was there because I wanted to visit Little Tokyo. I've never been there.
What's in Little Tokyo?
Little Tokyo is just part of like Chinatown.
You guys must know who I am. I've lived here majority of my life. I'm from New Mexico, so that's fun. I'm trying to be the daughter to make it big. So we don't have to live out here anymore. We can live in like a mansion.
What was it like living in New Mexico?
It was nothing out there. Like it was boring. It's a lot of like nothingness. Tumbleweeds. It was like Breaking Bad. A lot of drugs, a lot of death.
When did you get here?
Honestly, I was raised here, so I got here when I was like 6 years old. But I go back and visit all the time.
So you're pretty much like a native here.
I guess so. I like Vegas. But our scene sucks. Like our community sucks as like creatives because everyone's trying to be on top of each other. So no one like helps each other out grow.
What do you think is that? Like, why do we have that type of attitude?
Because no one has ever succeeded from Vegas, so they want to be the one to succeed from Vegas.
You think so? We've had some pretty successful people.
Maybe like 2.
Can you name them?
No, I can't. Wait, was it like maybe Keem? Is that one of them?
What are you planning to do more in the future?
Honestly, by 23, I really want to be rich. I have it in my head since I was like a little kid. 23 is my year. I don't know how to get there, but we're going to get there.
You won't make it past 25.
I don't know. We don't know yet, but 23 will be my year. So if I don't make it past 25, 23 will be the year. So I'll at least get to live it 2 years, you know.
You're very confident.
I'm confident. I want a BMW with red insides, so.
You make shirts?
I make shirts. I started making shirts in like 8th grade, and then I stopped. And then I started again in like 9th grade, then I stopped. Then during COVID, made a lot of money during COVID. Oh my God. But then I stopped. because I had to go back to Subway.
Period. Fuck Subway, by the way.
Yeah. It stopped my bag, honestly. And my manager sucked and had crazy eyes. If you guys live in Vegas, don't go to the one on Eastern Windmill. So I started making shirts. I draw all my designs and stuff. Just bought an iPad Pro like a few years ago. Super cool. Everyone should invest in an iPad Pro.
Why did you want to make shirts?
Because I like drawing and I wanted to make money.
Very reasonable.
Ooh. That's not the only reason. I wanted my art to be out there.
What inspired? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna ask
What
you that.
inspired me? Honestly, I have no inspiration. Myself? My younger self inspired me.
Would you like to meet your heroes?
Yes.
Really?
Would I like to meet them or be them?
Meet them.
I don't really have a hero. I'm not like that. Feels kind of corny when people have heroes.
I don't ever want to meet my heroes.
Who is your hero?
All my heroes are corny.
Name one.
Kanye West.
Oh, that's not corny. I would love to meet Kanye West. He's not my hero, but I'd love to meet him.
He's become a cornball.
I don't think so. He's not that corny. I think it's kind of cool what he's doing, walking around like barefoot, you know. Do you think he's cloned?
I don't know if he's cloned, but I don't know if he's cool because of the anti-Semitic shit that he said.
Oh, I forgot about that. I'm a very like non-confrontational person, so I don't really look out for all the like bad stuff people do. I don't really have a big opinion on stuff, so
It's all right.
I forgot he did that. Sorry. I like Kanye West. Minus all like the bad stuff he's done.
Is this somebody who really has like really touched you? A person. They could be a different person. They could be, you know, a thing, a song.
The baby broke a plate. I honestly haven't been touched by anyone. That seems a little creepy if someone has touched me, but I don't know, artists that I like that I think like have like cool influence: Kanye West, Travis Scott, Playboi Carti is really crazy. Not my favorite, but like he has a crazy influence on the youth.
As of right now, yes, it's completely. They're pretty locked in with him.
I think so. He has a lot of clones. That's the word of the night. Yeah.
Sir, para que no. I'm with.
Vlada. I'm also known as Kitsa for my creative works.
You are a model, photographer.
Writer.
Writer, there you go. That was the water. What makes you do that?
I don't know. I just like, in terms of photography, I feel like it's mutually exclusive, kind of like I learn from you and you learn from me. So I think there's this kind of like the duality of being both a model for someone else and then they be your model or they help you in certain ways. So that's why I typically do it, but I kind of want to move away from modeling just because I want to focus more on photography. I've been having fun with Ane and having more like satirical photographs that kind of comment on certain, I guess, tropes of life. We kind of did this little shoot that we kind of made fun of like the typical LA expat influencer girly. And I want to do more stuff like that, just kind of commenting on certain characters in life. In terms of writing, I've always been a writer. I started writing when I was around 15, 16. I submitted to Scholastic and I got like the silver award. No, not silver, gold award in Nevada for science fiction. And I recently finished my thesis. So, I don't know, I've always found a lot of comfort in writing.
What was your thesis about?
My thesis is 5 autofiction vignettes. And it's basically, autofiction is basically when you take your own experiences and you fictionalize them to kind of say a certain concept or a certain message. And with this, I wanted to focus on the kind of the complexities of living in Las Vegas and growing up in Las Vegas in terms of the kind of adult playground atmosphere that we have and how does that affect, like especially a woman, a girl who is entering womanhood.
You're just a girl.
I'm just a girl. Yeah.
You speak very, it's very formal how you're coming out right now, you know? It's kind of like you're giving me a full-on interview from like a New York Times type thing.
Well, I feel like if I'm having the opportunity to be interviewed, why not take full advantage?
Wow. Is that a compliment?
It's a compliment. I've never been interviewed before. Usually I'm the one interviewing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I write for Astro Mag, which is like a music magazine, and I just know like if I'm the person interviewing like you are, and I get the most simplistic answers, it's hard to work off of them, and it's really like I don't want to say annoying, but it definitely makes like the whole interview a lot more boring and a lot harder to make it interesting. So I want to be thorough in my answers and give you something to chew on. So.
What's it like your experience with Astromag, and what is Astromag?
Astro Mag is a kind of a local music magazine that's in Vegas, and we used to focus purely on the Vegas scene, but we've kind of reached our hands broader into surrounding cities like LA. And we're kind of mostly a team of women. We have Savino, but shh. He's the only man, and he might as well be a girly. So,
Oh my god.
yeah. And I'm a writer. If you'd like to check it out.
Why did you get into modeling, or like what's the pipeline of, did you start modeling and photography and then writing, or like writer, or has that always been inside of you and that's just,
I've always been a writer. In high school, I always wrote. I had a very amazing English teacher. His name was Mr. Keating. He really pushed me to write, and I've always enjoyed it since then. In terms of modeling and photography, I met a few friends last year, and they really introduced me into the medium, and I found a very profound interest in it. And I enjoy seeing what other people make. I enjoy seeing how their work influences me, and I enjoy photography in the sense that I used to just think that it was kind of bland, but I think I wasn't following the right photographers.
You probably weren't.
I probably wasn't. I hate landscape photographers. Can I say that?
You can say that. You can say anything.
I don't want to say I hate landscape photography, but I never understood an interest in it.
No, just speak on it. Just say it.
Just say it. You know what? I think landscape photography is out. I've been enjoying photography that's like more raw, that's not commercialized, that's like, that has substance to it, but it doesn't take itself too seriously. So yeah.
They're a bit too fucking pretentious for like years and years, this type
I
of.
just don't like commercialized photography. I think it's very boring. I think it's bland. I think it's flat. Some photographers that I've been enjoying are Noah Dillon. I think his style is very raw, and I've been enjoying it. I also enjoy Nick Spinal and how his models are just his friends, and how he blends adolescence into nature, and I find that very interesting. So yeah.
It's awesome. Why aren't you continuing to be a model? Because I've seen your, pictures and all pretty much your profile. Why are you gonna not continue that? Or will you continue that? Maybe you might even start modeling for someone even bigger. Maybe a designer brand or even like that.
I just feel like being a model is a little bland. I'm not really doing anything, am I? I'm standing there. And the person behind the camera, the person behind the clothes, everyone else is doing something, but am I doing something? I don't really think so. So I want to just have more of a hold on the art itself. And I will still continue it, but only for people that I find enjoyment in. People that I trust, people who I trust in their creative vision.
Aren't you part of the art already?
I'm part of it, but I don't think I had a say in it.
Oh, there's this little. I know you come from, you Serbian origins. I'm saying.
I'm Ukrainian.
Ukrainian. Okay. Are you having this? I've been seeing on TikTok, like this little trend. I wanted your opinion on it. It's called Serbian girl aesthetic.
Or like the Russian bimbo aesthetic.
Yes.
I think it's so dumb. Like, I also hate the Slavic girls participating in this. I think it's fucking dumb. You're making this entire culture that is rich in thousands of years of history and dumbing it down into a bimbo. Get a hold of yourself. Make your ancestors proud. I don't want to see any more of that. And then to gatekeep it, shut up.
Period.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Russian, Ukrainian, that whole Eastern European vibe to just be hot women. We're more than that. We have much more history. Dostoevsky wouldn't have been Dostoevsky without his wife. So maybe think a little more. I'm getting really heated about this.
I know, but it's okay. I've been wanting your opinion on this because I've been seeing it, and I kind of hate that they even a couple months ago, they used the term "snow Latinas."
No, it's the dumbest thing. I said, like, you're dumbing down your own culture to fit what? To fit a beauty standard or to fit I don't know what you're trying to fit, but you're dumbing down your culture and your people for what? A fucking TikTok view? Hold yourself with a little more respect. You are representing your ancestors. Hold yourself with a little more respect, first of all.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm tired. And these girls who are like Russian bimbo, Snow Latina, they're not. I can promise you, they're not probably Russian or Eastern European or Slavic. They're usually like their grandmother was Slavic, and they think that like that's what they think that's enough to say whatever they want to say. No, sorry.
No, you're fine. That's okay. Just bring it out,
I'm
girl.
getting mad. I'm just like it like grinds my gears in a certain way.
Is there any other like Ukrainian or even from even that part of Europe? Is there any myths or what do you say, stigmas that have come up to that you really have hated throughout the years?
I just hate the kind of like, especially right now, there is men who have a very certain fetish for like Eastern European girls. They think of them as like docile, as like man serving. And especially as sex trafficking rises in that region with the whole conflict going on, I think it's so disrespectful. And I think that my women in my culture are strong. And they don't deserve to be fetishized by some man in America, and probably in his like late 40s with no family. So yeah.
That was the answer I was actually expecting, because I've marinated so much on that thought about, you being from that, culture, and I've always thought about it. I'm like, even I as a man, when I've like seen it on TV or even on animations or anything like that, I've always seen like your culture just being so docile and then always being fetishized, and even the accent where everybody just same thing with like Asian girls or even Latinas.
Yes. It's just I just think it's so disrespectful. And it's, what is it brewing from? I don't know, but I feel like how that region has survived so much in the past century even, and then to just become this docile man serving stereotype, I think it's really disgusting, and it just erases so much.
That is wonderful. That is very wonderful, and I hear the passion just coming out.
Yeah.
Also, you did have a drink.
I had a beer. I love beer. I don't like wine.
I thought they was on the same.
Aftermarket. What's your guys' opinions on fashion?
Baggy pants will be out within a year. Anything core is trash, and you're taking a STEM culture and reducing it and buying it off Shein. That's how I feel what core means. I just think buy more thrifted clothes, be more careful with your spending, buy good materials. Yeah, just be more conscious of what you're wearing on your body.
What about you, Anae?
I think wear whatever, but make sure to buy a cool pair of shoes. Always, literally always have a cool pair of shoes. Because your outfit can be lame, but if you have a cool pair of shoes, it makes it 10 times better.
It's wonderful. Anything else you guys want to add?
Wear more heels. Wear more heels, men and women.
Wear more heels.